more stormy weather. I won't see you anymore. Bring it down, bring it back forever. Bring it down on the ground. Safe and sound. Bring it back to never. Bring it down on the ground. No more secret talking. No more nails on top. No more secret talking. I don't think you'll ever stop. No more misbehaving. No more miss me not. No more misbehaving. Then we'll see what you are not. Bring it down. Bring it back forever. Bring it down on the ground. Safe and sound. Bring it back to never. Bring it down on the ground.
Hey there.
Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. You are quite moodlit, my friend Tiffany Norton. Quite moodlit over there.
I am on location. I am broadcasting from Wisconsin, from Hudson. And yeah,
So
I'm
they don't
using
have sunlight in Wisconsin.
not anymore. Not daylight savings. I'm sitting in front of a window and it is
Dark already.
and there is a
Yeah.
lot more. We didn't get hardly any snow in St. Paul, but there's
Okay.
what?
Well, I got a solid dusting is what I will
Ah,
call it. A solid dusting. Like if you look out my window, you can still see it on the grass. It was enough that it dissipated the minute it hit my driveway, pretty much.
right.
So that didn't require any effort today. But the grass, you can still see it is wintry mix there. But a friend of mine, he was up in Walker, and he said they got 5 inches in Walker.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they got a serious snow up there. Hello to everyone who's joining us today. We're going to be very efficient today because our good friend Tiffany Norton over there needs to get from Wisconsin to Bloomington, Minnesota for her show tonight at the House of Comedy. So if you're still looking for anything to do, you have plenty of time to join her. The show begins at 7 o'clock, right, Tiff? Is that right?
Yep. 7 o'clock.
Yeah, 7 o'clock. Yeah. So everybody can go over there. So hello to Paul. I see you in the chat already. Paul, happy early birthday. You know, we have a birthday coming up. Mr. John Sullivan, formerly of Minnesota, then of New Jersey, now of Minnesota again, I believe. Hello, Mr. Sullivan. We're going to cover some things kind of quickly because Tiffany can get on the road. Is that all right, Tiff? So I have a couple of stories that I want to talk to you about that you didn't get to see yet. First of all, remember last month, we were I'm going out of order. first of all, shout out to my friend Anahita, Tiffany's new friend Anahita. Tiffany, remember last week we said she was coloring her hair and we are going to show it?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do that because I don't like to lie. So, so I do have her Instagram up. So would you like to see her hair and what she was doing last week when we were doing the Wild Black Unicorn and the White Witch? There's our good friend, the lovely Anahita. There was the color it was, and there the purple that she put in it as daylight saving.
Oh, I can see it. Okay.
So lovely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very cute.
So that is, my friend Anahita champion.
Mm-hmm. I have never done my hair like a fun color.
Really?
Natural.
Any
like it's been a
particular
brown
reason?
or a blonde or red. No, I mean,
Any
just
particular
because
reason why you haven't gone that direction?
Well, because I know you got to strip your hair. You got to bleach it all out. And my hair is, I've got it straight today, but it's naturally curly. And whenever I put bleach on it, it really kind of affects the texture of it. So yeah, I will. Maybe I'll get a
There's some quality rinses now that you can use that won't go forever because if you have darker colored hairs like ours, but it will stay a significant period of time. So you should give that a shot just for a while and see if you like it before you go through a full, this is going to be a thing. Like,
right. It just seems like, it seems like a lot to maintain. I mean, because the reason why we were talking about Anahita's hair is like, what are you doing now? What money saving things do you do? I think is what the question was basically. And she was saying she was doing her own hair. And I mean, my mama has done her own hair for years and years and years. She dyes it blonde. She's gray, but she dyes it blonde.
Right.
It's pretty easy to manage. You just sit there but the whole house stinks. Ugh.
Mine go through phases. Smell. Like yesterday, I took new headshots because I've decided I'm going to stay with these highlights for a while. So that's the whole thing. And Tiffany, I have to talk to you about this later. You're invited to come over next weekend because our friend Dallas Smith had we should do a fun photo shoot idea. So we can do it. She's available next Saturday if you are. So we can talk about it afterwards. So maybe that'll be a fun photo shoot day. The other thing I wanted to bring to your attention, in case you didn't know, remember in October, there was that you could go and watch all of the scary movies contest that was out there? Okay. Now, this one isn't as scary, and it may be more my jam than yours, but I'm definitely going to do this. So now there is an opportunity for you to win $1,000 for being a fan of Betty White.
Oh, well, she's a delight.
Okay, so this is the new contest. Betty White is going to turn 100 years old very soon. And so this Choice Mutual Insurance Company has a contest now where you can show that you are a giant Betty White fan here in the U.S. And so they're going to give you $1,000 to watch 10 hours of different Betty White fan shows.
Okay.
And that I'm already, just so you know, here, I'm going to show you what the, I'm sure I'm going to get a bunch of spam now from Choice Mutual Insurance, and I absolutely don't care. It is, I am down. I am down for this particular contest because, so what you do is they have an application form like they're so want to do so they can get a bunch of your information. I've started filling out the form. You can apply here. So when you do it, it asks you a bunch of stuff about, hey, what's your information? You put your email address in, all your social media handles. I didn't get this part done before we had to go live, where it asks you a bunch of stuff about why you like Betty White. And you don't have to do a video submission, but I figured why not? Because I think that she is definitely an amazing gem, right? I've liked her since I was a little kid. Yeah. Whenever you do one of those quizzes about which Golden Girl you are, I always wanted to come up Rose.
Right.
But never did. Like I always was like, oh, but she's the nice one. I want to be her. So
I'm Sophia. If I'm anybody.
Are you Sophia?
Oh God, yeah. I'm like
no, I
1945. all of her stories started on the Golden Girls. Picture it.
I like that. No, I wanted to be Rose, but I never come out Rose. I always come out. Oh my gosh, why did I forget her
Not
name?
Blanche. Not.
No, of course not. I didn't come out
Is
Blanche.
what's her name? What's her name? Oh my God.
Sophia's daughter.
Yes. Hang
Kitten.
on. Oh my God. Golden Girl. Maud. No, Maud was what she used to be.
Maud is what she played before that. And I can
Yes.
remember her actual name, and all of a sudden her name went out of my head about who she act like, the character on the thing. Rose, Blanche, Sophia, and Rose, Blanche, Sophia, and come on, somebody help us out in the chat. Our brains are stuck today. Dorothy. I'm Dorothy.
I had to look it up on my phone.
So I always come out Dorothy. So
or Blanche. I might come out as Blanche.
Blanche is fun.
Blanche is a good time. Do you know that when I was looking that up and you mentioned Betty White, guess what Betty White's net worth is? Just guess.
50 mil.
75 million.
75. Well done. Well earned.
Good for her.
Yes, exactly. Yes. I mean, I remember watching the reruns of the Mary Tyler Moore Show when I was a kid and just always loving her. And so the fact that she, as an actor, has managed to have this amazing career, squad goals, definitely squad goals. A variety of
25
things.
mil, not bad. Maybe she'll hit 100 before she gets 100. They should, someone talk to her. Someone talk to her in Financial Guy. She should, you know what?
She sees a couple good things.
At this point, she should just go all risky investments. Why not? Just throw it on the crap.
She should have been in that Theranos money. She should have been doing that back then and giving it a shot.
No kidding.
All right, so here's the next thing we're going to talk about before we remind everybody they should come see you tonight and then come see both of us on Thursday. Yeah, we've had both of us had a pretty busy week, so it's been a good week, but a pretty busy week. So, while you were performing last night, and how has it been for you over at the House of Comedy? Because we like that venue, but this is your first full week performing in a really long time, right?
Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm really. I was like, I woke up and I'm like, yeah, it's Sunday. I'm like, there's one more show, which I want to do. Yeah. I'm not trying to be negative. It's like. I'm just tired. I'm just tired.
Understandable. I think that it was a muscle that we used to work all the time. And then we had all of that shutdown where you just weren't doing that many shows in a row. We were performing, but we weren't performing weeks straight like we did. So you just run out of that particuir stamina of being on that many nights. Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't done that in a long time. I'm feeling my age.
I can feel you. John Sullivan asked where we're going to be next Thursday. So next Thursday, we are doing another comedy shorts and stand-up comedy performance at the Twin Cities Film Fest Lounge this time. It's located in the Shops at West End in St. Louis Park. If you want to go, Tiffany and I have comps. So anybody who's watching this broadcast or knows us or watches it in the replay, if you're in the Twin Cities, if you want to come on Thursday night, just ping me or Tiffany. We'll make sure you get on the comp list. So it's going to be me, Tiffany, our friend Mars Kelly, Emma's going to be down there, and one of our favorite drag performers, Harry Bradshaw, is performing this time. It's our first show we're going to have drag. And then two of our favorite Minnesota-related female-driven comedy short films from the recently completed 2021 Twin Cities Film Fest this weekend. So anybody who wants to come, if you're here, Tiffany and I have plenty of tickets. So just hit us up. We'll get you on the list. The doors open at 6. The festivities start at 6:30. So it'll actually even be an easy night for you since it's a Thursday. So a nice early night. So I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
I used to be out until 10 o'clock at night. No, I have to be out past 10. I'm exhausted. It's,
I know.
It's the daylight savings. It's still messing with me. It's like 5 o'clock dark.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm one of those people that I know that it was, there's a couple of people that are like highly invested on whether we stay one way or the other. And there's this beef going on between these two warring factions of whether we should say standard time or stay with savings time. I'm normally kind of passive about it, but this year I was kind of like, wow, it's dark. Oof. Yeah. So I agree with you.
I think they should just, I don't know why we do it anymore. I mean, I know they did it. It was because of the war and all that stuff, and was supposed to save on, we were supposed to get the most sunlight, so you wouldn't have to use as many lights or something like that. And it's like, well, I mean, so if it's good for the environment, but otherwise, it's.
Because
my
I've
car
read
clock,
that
my
now
car
that
clock's
people
always
are
wrong.
saying, yeah, yours is, which drives me nuts when I'm in your car because you won't let me change it. Because I'm like, it'll take me 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
It's
So just
right
let me
now
fix
though.
it.
It's right.
I know. If it
It's
could
right
have
half the
been,
year.
it could have been right the other half of the year if you'd let me fix it for you.
Yeah, but my brain
That just
understands it this way. Because
okay.
if you fix it, then
OCD.
I'm going to be an hour late to everything. Because I'm going to
Okay,
think
fair.
it's yep.
My OCD was it was kicking in last time I was in your car, but that's just me. So
That
there's
is
also a lot of, yeah, it is just me. There's a lot of discussion on whether it is better for our mental health to stay one way or the other, because you do get more sunlight. So that's been added into the equation recently, but there seems to be no good answer. Like, I grew up in Arizona, one of the two current states that does not change. And I think I was fine until I moved here and had to get used to it. We never changed. Hawaii doesn't change. Nobody fell off the face of the earth or couldn't wake up, or their circadian rhythm wasn't thrown off in Arizona. I don't think. But
right.
you guys would have to tell us better. If you're just like, that's why we think everybody in Arizona is crazy, is because they don't switch their clocks back or forward. Maybe that's part of the reason.
You might have hidden trauma that you haven't.
It's a rock I may need to turn. It's a rock I may need to turn. So, Tiffany and I are both involved in a variety of charity organizations here in the Twin Cities. And last night, one of the ones that I am involved in, the Pacer Center, we had our virtual fundraising gala. This is our second year in a row where we decided to have it virtually. But this year, and I told you this was coming up, Tiffany, and I didn't know I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. So last night for the Pacer Center, we had along with opportunities for you to go ahead and donate and support the organization, it also included, usually it has some sort of talent or performance. So we've had Idina Menzel, we've had Jay Leno, we've had just always a variety of amazingly talented performers all over the place, like this wide spectrum of performers. So this year it included a Q&A with Steve Martin.
Oh, so envious. He's my favorite.
Yeah. And so even though it was virtual, I was super excited because they said that I was one of the people, they encouraged me to send in a video question that he would respond to from of us. And so I had two questions, Tiffany, and I'm not going to make you watch both of them. I'll send you the link later. So okay. I had two questions, basically. One where I asked him about his friendship with Martin Short. And I had one where I asked him about any tips for us as performers. So I'll let you pick. Which one would you like to see right now?
Oh, tips for performers. I can use it. I got to go do a show.
Okay.
Talk to me, Goose.
Okay.
Talk to me, Steve Martin.
Okay, so that is the one that I will do. And let's see, let me go ahead and unshare Betty White and then hopefully share this, and hopefully this works for you. So here we go. This is going to be Steve Martin and his tips for other performers.
So I'm also a stand-up comedian. So of course, I have been in awe of your amazing career since I was a wee one. And I want to know what advice you would give us other performers so that we can have the same type of longevity that you have.
Well, I would say, what I did maybe subconsciously was never disappear. Some people do a movie, then they'll wait 3 years, and they'll do another movie. But I always thought, I like to be out there, which means take jobs. It's better to be, on a low pay scale, but doing your work, because all that's going to add up to your accumulative experience. And you'll, in 10 years when you go, oh, I can't believe there's no stage. And you say, wait, I already did this. I played where there was no stage. I know how to do this. I would say, always be looking for opportunity, whether it's high or low, and keep your brain alive, because you may stumble, like I did, you stumble onto something new, like writing, writing novels or making banjo records, or I don't even know what else I do. And I'm doing cartoons. I'm writing cartoons at night. I wake up in the middle of the night and I try to dream up a cartoon. So I don't know if I have a good answer, but I would say stay engaged and always have confidence. Whether you're faking it, because I've always said you can fake confidence. Don't let the audience know you're not confident. Just keep going. You're wrong. I'm right.
Throughout your career.
I love you're wrong. I'm right. Thank you, Steve Martin.
I know.
It's true though.
It was so wonderful. And all this tech that I have here, the fact that I almost missed it, I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's me sitting in here like with my phone recording it. And just being in the midst of life. And it really just still felt, although it was virtual, it was just so wonderful to know that he was answering this question that was important to me. So yeah, it was a good Saturday night sitting in my basement. I felt like, because I don't know, didn't it feel that he really did honor us baby comedians and actually come up with an answer? Like the fact that he's like, I don't know if this is an answer, but here's an answer. I thought that was so wonderful and genuine and funny that he said it that way.
Yeah.
So
he's the man. And you know what I love about, I read one of his books, days in his career and how he started. And it's like,
right.
So, you know, you don't know what it's gonna. We have a lot of friends like that started out doing magic as a performer and then moved into comedy, moved into other things. So, you know, really is if you like to perform, to stage, and if you get try magic, try something else, try singing, try whatever you want to do. You know?
Yeah, we've had friends that have like transitioned from one thing to another. I agree with you, and it is a matter of if you have a passion for connecting with people, there's just such a variety of ways that you can do it. So I agree with you. That is absolutely amazing. So I know you have to get on the road, Sue. So speaking of connecting and performing for people, everyone, you have tonight to go and see Miss Tiffany Norton, along with our friend Wendy Mayberry, who is opening there as well. You can go to the House of Comedy.
Is headline.
Oh, Mike Brody. Okay,
yeah.
Mike Brody. So you guys can head on over there. It's going to be a fantastic show. So grab your tickets. I'm sure there'll be plenty of tickets at the door. That'll be great. There are also going to be tickets available at the door as well. But the for our Thursday show. But it makes my life easier and Tiffany's life easier. If you want to come see us, especially if you want us to comp you the tickets, tell us now so that we don't have to deal.
Don't come in and go, I know her, and like we've never spoken really.
So much more work.
Yeah.
It makes it easier. Just tell us you're coming. We'll put you on the list, and then whoever's watching the door can just go ahead and let you in. We have no problem putting you on the list on this one. They were very generous with our guest list, and you're really going to enjoy the two comedy short films that are involved as well. And it's a great way to support.
Are we doing mine too? Are we doing Bitter Baker? Or are we just doing the other
yes,
two?
We are. Yes. So three shorts. So you get to see a fantastic in-person screening of The Bitter Baker, and then we actually, and then Tiffany will be there to do a Q&A. We always do a Q&A with our director and filmmakers. And so you get to talk to Tiffany about how she creates The Bitter Bakers and what she does. And so it's going to be really fun. So come out and see us. It's in our new lounge space. It's just a couple of doors up from the Twin Cities Film Fest offices if you joined us for a show before. So come on down, especially now that it's cold. You might as well come hang out with us. Wine, beer, cocktails.
And there's cocktails. It's very chic, I think.
Yes. It looks like a combination lounge / discotheque that has a performance space as it now. So you can come out. The show will, like I said, we'll comp everybody and we'll take care of you this weekend. So what else do you have going on this week, Tiffany? Am I missing anything?
No, I mean, basically our show that we've got coming up. And then we also have our New Year's Eve extravaganza that we've got to prepare for.
we need to figure that out. We need to figure out and get it up on the website so people can start buying tickets, kind of thing. But save the date. Whereas, like we said, we're going to have 2 shows. So it's going to be a really good time. And we're so excited to be back in person at the New Hope Cinema Grill, one of our favorite places to perform here in the Twin Cities. They've always been so kind and wonderful to us. They're such good partners, really good partners for not only the
great stand food. Yeah.
And so Tiffany's been doing New Year's there for 8 years now. Has it been that long? I think
this is my 8th year. Yeah.
Congratulations. That is a wonderful partnership, an absolutely wonderful partnership. So in the meantime, like and subscribe, share our things. We always appreciate everybody that does that. Paul does that for us a lot. Goes ahead and shares it. Tells your friend that 2 funny ladies that you like who also are fans of pop culture pop on every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central and share some pop culture with you. And try and just build a community. So you're always encouraged to contact us throughout the week. If you have any stories that you're like, hey, this is really neat, you should let us know. Feel free to let us know. We'll always try and add it into the broadcast. So am I missing anything, Tiffany?
No, but I will say you're not, but I will say it was funny. So I'm, like I said, I'm over right now. And I was hanging out with the boyfriend's kid, sea shanties.
Pokemon Go.
They like sea shanties. Sea shanties. Remember we had the sea shanties on the sea shanties. It's the hotness. Yep.
Are they just listening or are they also creating?
At this point, but my fingers crossed. I want some more original sea shanties. It's so fun to say sea shanty.
I agree. All right. So we'll have to maybe add some of those into our, I found some more on TikTok. So maybe I'll have some of those for next week and we'll just dabble into the TikToks every once in a while. So we'll break legs tonight, lovely. I'm sure that you will be amazing. Congratulations on your first full week back out there in a while. I'm glad that you're getting your legs underneath you.
Yeah.
Stretching it out. So everybody else,
I'm getting my 10 steps though, so that's good. Yes.
Hey man, you got to do what you can. So we adore you. Keep in touch and we will see everybody next week. So bye.
Bye.
Someone who take a little time to see that maybe I'm not worthless. But all my plans fell far from good, and all my words were misunderstood. Start to think that maybe I deserve this. When my lucky stars crashed to the ground, and the hands of fate were all about, heard a voice say you're not alone. When calamity began to compound, the whiskey rain stopped pouring down. That voice said, I'm not on my own. Oh, it was you. It was you. Search for clues, trying to shake the sidewalk blues. Wanna feel like I won't let away. Every next step that I take, the broken piece starts to bend and shake. So I sat down and prayed for rain. When my lucky stars crashed to the ground, the hands of fate were tightly bound, and a voice said, you're not home.